Good morning. Welcome. Thanks for making it to the living room today. Let's go ahead and all come together by taking a nice deep breath through the nose and out through the nose. Settling into the space, finding a comfortable seat, nice tall spine. Continue to breathe. Shoulders back and away from the ears. Close the eyes if that feels good. I'd like to just set a little group intention today of releasing the things that we don't need from our minds, from our bodies, from everywhere. Just letting that stuff go.
Feels good.
For a little pranayama, let's go ahead and bring our left hand into the chin mudra. Pointer finger and thumb come together. And then we're just going to block off the right nostril. So go ahead and take an inhale, bring your right hand to your face. And with your thumb, just go ahead and block off your nostril and take a nice inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, same side. 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll continue on the same side. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 6. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 7. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 8 if you can. Inhale for 5. Release the hand. Exhale everything out. Let's take one more big inhale together. And sigh out through the mouth. Inhale, we'll bring both hands up to the sky. Open up the eyes and we'll get moving. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms come up and around. And exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, inhale, hands come all the way up. And on the exhale, we're going to twist to the left so that the right hand meets the left knee. Left hand comes behind you like a little kickstand for a gentle twist. Every inhale, we create a taller, straighter spine towards the ceiling, and every exhale, just gently twisting, remembering that we just started, so no need to force anything. And inhale, unravel, both arms come back up to the sky. And exhale, twist to the right. Left hand meets right knee. Right hand comes behind you. Inhale, tall, straight spine. And exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, coming all the way back up, both hands. And then exhale, heart center. Lean back just a little bit and we'll just switch the cross of the legs so that we're even here. And then we'll take a side stretch, reaching over to the right. Reach the left arm up and over. Inhale, coming all the way back up. And the left arm reaches down, right arm up and over to the left. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, sigh out through the mouth as we bring the hands to heart center. We'll roll over the knees or bring the legs off to one side to meet on all fours. All right, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Let's take a couple cat-cows before we move into something else. Inhale, belly towards the floor, look up, hips to the sky, cow. Exhale, nice and slow movements as we round the spine, tuck the pelvis, chin to chest. And 2 more at your own breath here. Take your time. And when you finish, come back to a neutral spine. Let's move the left hand so that it's kind of more underneath the chest here. And then raise the right arm up to the sky, opening the body to the right. And then as we exhale, let's go ahead and thread the needle. Bring that shoulder underneath and come all the way down. The head comes to the earth as well. And then you can reach your left arm up and over the ears. And slowly we bring that left hand back near our face here, press into the earth, open up to the right side one more time. And bring the right hand back down and we'll switch sides. Bring that right hand kind of right underneath the chest. Press into the earth as we open up to the left with the left arm. Inhale here and exhale as we thread the needle. Go ahead and bring that shoulder all the way to the earth, the head to the earth. Right arm up and over the ear or to the sky. We'll bring that right hand back near our face here, press into the earth as we open up to the left one more time. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, that hand comes to the earth. From here, tucking the toes, pressing the hips up towards the sky with a nice flat back. And then when your back becomes flat in your downward facing dog, you can begin to straighten the legs, lower the heels down. You can walk out your dog a little bit, bend one knee and then the other. And then come into stillness. Gaze towards the belly button or the inner thighs. From here, coming up on the toes, bend the knees, gaze between the hands, and then walk to the front of the mat. Into our ragdoll, bend the knees so much that the torso rests on the thighs. Let your arms hang or grab your opposite elbows. Shoulders away from the ears, let your neck and spine hang heavy. On the next inhale, we'll take 2 to 3 full deep breaths to slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and shoulders are the last parts of the body to come up. When you've made it to the top, close off the eyes, palms shine forward. Weight in all 4 corners of the feet, shoulders back and away. Stand at attention here. Pay attention to your body. Notice how you feel. Is there anywhere in our bodies that we feel a little bit stuck? Maybe it's hard to breathe. Maybe a little bit tense. Just take a nice deep breath in as you send oxygen towards that part of your body. Maybe it's your brain. And exhale, nice big exhale. Open up the eyes if you haven't already. And we'll plant the right foot into the earth. We'll come into a Vrikshasana tree pose. So the left foot, the left knee points out to the left. You can come up onto the ball of the left foot. Go ahead and bring the heel towards the ankle. Or if you would like, you can bring your foot up onto the calf or onto the inner thighs, but definitely not on the knee joint right here. Wherever you are, bring your hands to heart center and breathe. Notice the little intrinsic muscles of the ankles and the feet. Notice if you're on a really cushy mat, it might be even harder to balance. On the next inhale, if you would like, we can raise both of our hands up to the sky. And exhale here. And slowly we'll release. Bring your hands back to Anjali Mudra. Release the leg. Give the left leg a shake if that feels good for you. And we'll move to the other side. Planting the left foot. The right knee points out to the right. Go ahead and come up onto the ball of the foot, or you can come onto the calf or onto the inner thigh. Hands come to heart center wherever you are. And if you would like, inhale as our hands come up to the sky. Take an inhale here. Exhale, hands come back to heart center. Release, shake out both the legs. And we'll take an inhale, both hands come up to the sky. On the exhale, we swan dive all the way down with a flat back. So bend the knees as much as you need to keep a flat back here. We'll come into a halfway lift. Keeping the knees bent as much as you need, bring your hands to your shins, straighten your arms, shoulders come back, like in that cow position. The belly button is coming towards the floor, the hips and the shoulders are coming towards the ceiling. Take an inhale here. And exhale, forward fold. From here, leaving the left foot where it's at, step the right foot to the back of the mat for a runner's lunge position. Squaring off the hips towards the front of the mat, pressing into both feet, we'll bring both of our hands up to the sky. Let's come into a Gomukhasana arms. So bring the left elbow underneath the right elbow. so that our arms are kind of crossed like this. If we would like, you can even try and wrap again and bring your palms to touch. It's a detoxifying pose here. So while you're here, try and press your elbows towards the ceiling. Press your fingertips up a little bit. Get a little bit of an interesting shoulder stretch. Take an inhale here. On the exhale, let's keep our legs where they are and see if we can dive down to the inside of the inner thigh. Inhale, keeping our arms the same rep, we come all the way back up again. Pressing the elbow and the fingers towards the ceiling one last time. And then exhale, release the arms. Bring your hands down to the ground and step back into our Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And take a nice inhale here. Through the mouth, sigh it out, exhale. One more time, inhale. Through the mouth, exhale. Come up on the toes, bend the knees, gaze between the hands, walk to the top of the mat. We'll just go right into the other side. So first we'll come into our halfway lift. Bring the hands to the shins, straighten the arms, belly button towards the floor, open the heart, bring the hips up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, fold forward, and step the left foot to the back of the mat. Squaring off the hips towards the front of the mat. Left hip wraps towards the front, right hip wraps towards the back. Press the feet into the earth and come up both arms. From here, the right elbow comes underneath the left elbow for a wrap. And if you would like, you can wrap twice and bring the palms together, pressing the elbows and the fingers towards the sky. Take an inhale. As we exhale, we attempt to hinge forward with our waist and come to the inside of that right inner thigh. Inhale, arms still in that wrap, coming back up. And then release. Exhale to bring the hands to the floor. Step back into your downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. And sigh out through the mouth. One more inhale. And sigh out through the mouth. Coming up on the toes and bend the knees until you make it all the way to the ground. And then we'll bring our feet off to one side and we'll come to have a seat at the front of the mat. Straightening our legs out in front of us. Giving a little bit of energy into the quads here. Take a nice big inhale for a nice straight spine. And as you exhale with a straight spine, begin to walk your hands forward as far as they can go. And then when you can't go any farther, you can round your spine. Let gravity do the work. Slowly we make our way all the way back up to a seat, and we'll come to lie down on the mat. Take it nice and slow. We'll start here with a hip stretch, planting the left foot onto the earth, cross the right ankle over the left knee. Press that right knee away from you as you bring the left knee towards you. And grab hold either behind the knee or on the outside. Any pain in the knee, and we'll dorsiflex the right toes towards the shins. And while we're here, let's maybe think, is there something that we would like to release today? Even just acknowledging that we would like to release it is the first step. Not running away from it and distracting ourselves from it, but looking at it head on and saying, I'm ready to release you. Slowly we release the hands and begin to straighten the left leg out onto the floor. Let's keep the right knee and bring it into the chest. Give it a squeeze. And then we will bring that knee over to the left side for a twist. Bring the right arm out to the right. And your gaze can come over the right shoulder if that feels good. Slowly we begin to unravel. Bring that right knee into the chest one more time. Give yourself a squeeze. Say thank you. And then we'll just go ahead and plant that right foot onto the earth. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. Press the left knee away as we bring the right knee in towards us. Interlace the fingers behind the knee or outside the knee. And breathe. Continue to breathe as we release tension. It's a huge form of release. And it can also help us release the things in our minds and on our hearts. And dorsiflexing the left toes towards the shin if you need any protection for the left knee. Slowly releasing the hands. As we keep the left knee in towards the chest, straighten the right leg down towards the ground. Give yourself a squeeze and then bring that left knee off towards the right side of the body for a twist. Left arm comes out to the left. Gaze over the left shoulder if that feels good. And slowly we begin to unravel. Bring that left knee into the chest one more time. Give yourself a cuddle. Say thank you. And then we're going to straighten out that leg. But right away, for one last pose, we're going to bring both of our knees into our chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. We're going to take 3 times where we bring in our knees into our chest on the inhale, and on the exhale we straighten our legs out. And when we exhale, we're going to exhale through the mouth like a H-A, ha. And it's a big detoxifying, releasing exercise. So take a big inhale here. As you inhale, bring your head towards your knees. Give yourself a big squeeze. Inhale. And exhale, straighten out your legs. Release your head back. We'll do it 2 more times. Inhale, bring the knees back in. Head towards the knees. Give yourself a big squeeze. And exhale, sigh it out. Straighten it out. And one more time. Knees come back in. Give yourself a huge squeeze. Bring your head in. Squeeze even more. Keep the inhale. Hold it here. Tighter, tighter, tighter. Squeeze everything. Your feet, your hands, your knees, your legs, abdominals, your back. And then exhale, release it, straighten everything out. And come to rest here. Connecting with a slower breath now. We let everything sink in to the mat for our shavasana. Releasing the toes, the feet, the ankles, lower legs, knees, upper legs, glutes, abdominals, low back, upper back, chest and shoulders. We relax the upper arms and elbows, lower arms, wrists, hands and fingers. Relax the neck. Relax your jaw. Relax your eyelids. Let your eyes hang heavy in their sockets. And release your whole head. Everything is relaxed here, sinking deeper every exhale into the earth. And rest here, and I'll let you know when it's time to wake up. Remain here as long as you like, but if you're ready to get up and move on with your day, just begin to take deeper breaths. When you're ready, making small little movements of the fingers, the toes, Maybe the wrists and ankles. Maybe the head is side to side to wake up the spine a little bit. We'll inhale the arms up and overhead for a big morning stretch. Long line from fingers to toes. And bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. And roll over onto your favorite side, but don't roll into your neighbors. Just be mindful. You can rest your head on your bottom bicep. Always being reminded, after you hear me say it so many times, every time you lie in this position, it's a reminder that we can always start new, we can always start again. It's a symbol of renewing and restarting, being reborn. When you're ready, with the eyes still closed, slowly make your way up to a seated position. Let's one more time bring to mind, if anything, something that we would like to release. And send it a message internally with your mind. I'm ready to release you. Let's take 2 cleansing breaths. A nice big inhale through the nose. Through the mouth, exhale, H-A-ha sound. And one more time like that. Make it a really good one. Inhale. Let's hold the breath at the top for just a second. And the H-A-ha sound, nice and big. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me today, for spending time to be able to release just a little bit of something that you don't need anymore, something that doesn't serve you, whether it's a tight muscle or a thought or anything else in between. The light in me honors and respects and loves the light within all of you. Thank you. Namaste.
Mahalo.